Okay, so this is part two of evaluation of this question. So I'm just trying to mark, which questions are good and which are not good. So number 53, how distributed generation and blockchain are transforming legacy electricity. Okay, so this is about decentralized distribution grid and how smart grids enable faster transition. Okay, so this is enable. So okay, so let's make it four. Chandigarh smart grid COVID effect. Okay, so I think we saw some time back. Because it's a case study, it will be good. So let's make it green. Here we have almost 14 questions. So I will not go into the details. Let's increase our speed. 56. Cloud connection, cloud connected AI technologies. Analyze how integration of AI and ML making power grid smart. Also explain the application of AI. Okay, so this is just about AI and ML application in power. So some people who are interested can explore that. Currently, in countries such as India, analyze how smart grids can effective solution reduce carbon footprint and EV. So this again about EV. This is a too broad question. So just have a look at it. Plug-in electric vehicles rolled out in US. What are the advantages provide? So again, same thing about EV. So have a look at it. Web 3.0 powerful tool leadership. So I think this is like too broad. So I'll just make it a little less marks, only two for this. Buildings and campus integrated advantage of smart grid, smart building. Okay. So again, I'll give three, just a descriptive kind of thing. Phasing out of old subcritical power station, replacing with supercritical ones is going to help people of Maharashtra. Okay. So looks like a case study. So again, go through case study. Vehicle to grid technology, how does V2G work? So again, this is too general introductory level, so let's make it 4. Installation of smart meter is going to help people of Maharashtra. Okay, so again, kind of case studies, I'll make it 4. Power minister Delhi emphasized Delhi government is okay, so again, I not even read the full question. So there are three articles. So Live Mint, World Bank, and Live Mint. ABB India expands power portfolio. Okay, so some three articles. Expert student learn about advantage of renewable energy, smart. What is that? Smart food system, Nepal government, energy efficiency. Okay, so looks like case studies are mentioned. Okay, I have given 5 for this. Are we recording? Yeah. So 66. Automate billing data addition. First, if you're familiar with smart meter and all these things. Okay, this is something about smart meter kind of thing. So it's an application. Yeah. So let's this. I had multiple in-depth and very interesting questions. I think of. We find the idea of human waste into energy concept not fully rural biogas plant. Consider number of end products becomes mainstream profitable one. So there is a YouTube video here. Okay, so I'll go with 5 for this. Hint also is given for each question, so you can go through that. As seen in Melinda case study, where they supply power household, similar student honest opinion whether it is possible to face such interesting hydropower extremely. Okay, looks okay, looks like a case study. Okay, so let's Jharkhand, India. So let's make it 5 here. Looks interesting. So same again, Melinda Foundations, maybe the same student. Okay, so just I give 5 for that also. Transactive energy tries to bring consumers utilities closer. Do you feel this kind of system could be employed in country like India? If yes, the problems you think. So basically, transactive energy, whether it will come to India or not. So evaluation of this thing. So I think let's make it 5 here. I'm not giving colors. Okay, let's brief digitization place Siemens VP coordinating. Okay, so this is like better idea about role of digitization. So it's about digitization and video VP from Siemens company. Okay, so let's keep it for NSGM, National Smart Grid Mission, Government of India. Presentation, pilot projects. Check the smart meter. Okay, so this is about, yeah. This I'll make it 5. How smart grid architecture can be integrated EV electric vehicles not fully carbon. Okay, so 73. I think we are about halfway mark. Again about IIT Kanpur case study. So make it 4. So 7 questions are there. Oh, not 7 questions, 10 questions. I think we saw a similar thing sometime
Previously
back.
also.
Yeah. So maybe it's a resubmitted thing or I don't know. So let's continue. 76. Okay, this is about PSRTC. Okay, I think recent article.
Recent article.
So let's make it 5. Cost benefit analysis case study. Okay, so this is payback period. I think here the link is missing. So whoever is done this, please provide a link. Okay, so right now I'll make it 3. So I'll make it like this. Norway. Okay, this is about EV. Okay, so I think since it is Norway, make it like this. Given paper, propose some more ways. Okay, what is your opinion? So talk about vulnerability. I think, yeah, so some paper has been
Mostly on climate.
yeah, some research paper has been referred. So let's continue. Finland, extremely stable technologies that design can implement it. So I think it's like a case study maybe. Cleaning energy companies. Okay, I'll just provide the link. The button is not coming. Okay, 5. She went up again. According to the above article, 7% of energy and electricity has been lost utility. Okay, so use now appointed by the government implement how much cost. So some cost benefit analysis, some paper on SAS to understand possible optimization. Okay, so something about research article. So let's. The link is a research paper on smart grid pilot Puducherry. I think already somebody mentioned this Puducherry pilot project already. So let's go with it. Learning a case study. Their design improve, inventively thinking of new ways to improve. Okay. Expect to work on losses and fraud cases. Fraud cases, energy sector,
Cyber
100.
security.
So this I'll give 4. Um, we are at 83. What are the latest trends? Smart utilities, market management. So one article has been Yahoo article. So smart utilities management witness 18% increase due to arrival of smart. So looks like it's like a business case study. So I think it will be interesting to know about the business or career opportunities in that. Smart grid mattress, and this is an ad. So I'll make it. It's nothing related to electrical energy. So I'll make it zero. This one they use the terminology. That you might have seen this ad. Smart grid mattress. So this is not related to electrical smart grid. So meter data from grid ensure support. So again, this as somebody has written. So four LU here. Okay. You may have observed occurrences of mm, nature taking place all across the world. IoT device solely for the purpose. What is this? This is some news article. Okay, so since it is about IoT, I'll make it 4. I think I can reduce the font size here so that it fits properly. 88. According to multiple United Nations projection. So assume that your goal is to work in government. What plan you have for next 10 years? How much water can receive? So it's about smart water management. Okay, so 4 smart water management. How smart meter track unbilled usage? Okay, so again, I think 4 LU light green. Okay, so number 90. So there is this lot of questions. 7 questions are there in this about virtual power plant, about battery backup, about rollout of smart meters in Andhra Pradesh, cyber attack in UK, power grid is changing, whatever this. So good. So there are all concepts. So all are good questions. 7 questions and 7 YouTube video links are there. So have a look at this. So this also I'll give 6 marks, so that slightly higher marks I'm giving. Okay, so question 91. What is this? Perovskites, which are thin film cells. So basically about solar technology. So if you are interested in solar technology, hardware development and all, you can look at this. Power network expansion planning. Uh, Problem. What can the potential future challenges, scenarios, application? Okay, so looks like student need to understand the challenges, microgrid integration. Okay, good. So I'll make it 4. Some article has been shared. Following key technologies. So one, two, three links are there. Power savings. Following research papers talk about big data. Okay, good. I'm meeting Professor yes, yes. Nakul. Okay, 93. So I think some good work has been done in this. Student can run survey to find average power consumption, different kinds of devices. Okay, this is interesting. What software hardware solutions can be made to solve this problem? I think last year kid videos you might have seen. Let us see what. I mean, there might be other videos online. So let us see. So RTX 4090, October 2022, and already it has this many. Looks like Linux.
1,000 watts. That is the recommended power budget for this GeForce RTX 4090 from MSI. In this economy, ray
So I think
traced freaking
this
stress
is
test.
like
Need to drive around a
cooling the CPU.
Yes.
So on the right, you can see here there is a fan. So cooling of CPU itself is a major electrical demand. How to measure that. So here he's showing all that. Okay, so maybe something interesting. Let's make it 6 and see what happens. In fact, even in IIT campus, we have our data center, right? They also want to do monitoring of energy in their data center. Okay, so here I have six, seven questions with seven links. Okay, so this is about business development. How can more resilient blockchain, electric vehicle revolution, case study to gauge the investment and profit percentage, block diagram of architecture, physical hardware mitigation. Hey,
So
we
this
saw
we
this
have
one.
seen previously,
Maybe same student resubmitted. I don't know. So,
but other questions are different.
so it's okay if there are a couple of overlapping things. It's fine. So again, I'll make it five for this, and then let's color this. So 96 2012 blackout affect India. So it's about blackout. So maybe, but that was in 2012. So again, for historic perspective, you can see case study find out how smart appliances. Video more than a decade old and talks about security issues in smart grid. We see use of renewable energy multi convenience. Can you suggest any more unique ways? Okay, people can see this also. Video talks about NWMVI project funded by Dutch government. Select rural villages. But where is the question? Take up an example of specific Indian village and describe how you design implement a smart grid. Okay, so basically
Like
the designing of smart grid.
that concept he want to apply in the rural areas of India.
Yeah, I think it might be interesting for people to see. Video briefly introduces award-winning smart grid project by Mysore. Project has more than 21,000 customers. So again, this is a good case study. So maybe, but what is the question you want to ask the student? Um, Take up a brief case study that highlights the implementation, its key features. I mean, the question is not that clear, so I'll make it five for that reason. Okay, next. Consider the above video on smart meter, on how a smart meter is made. Oh, there is a smart meter making video. Huh? Two-way communication, process, consumer data. Let's see how it's made. Oh, how it's made. Good.
This course is about systems
So I
and
think everybody
system
should know
thinking.
how a smart meter is made.
We use system thinking to make sense of our products and research questions, our organization, our family, and our lives.
Skip pad. So this is a nice series. They will
Smart
show how
meters are
everything is made.
electricity meters that don't have to be read through a soldering oven.
So making of smart meters.
When the board gets the all clear, a circuit board to the liquid crystal display. He attaches a connector to the display using a visual
Maybe that
meter
communication
demonstrating
module.
That
versatility,
chip they are integrating inside
measurements to
itself.
the display,
uh,
and a worker completes the assembly. He attaches a connector to the digital display circuit board, installs the display, then connects the switch wire to the display's board. The metrology board sends its measurements to the display circuit board,
at least
which
anyway, they will
interprets
tell
the
what are
data
the parts in a
seven
smart
to
meter. I think that
20,000
might
of
be
them
useful.
stored on a tape reel. In the first machine, for
Okay,
tracking
so
purposes,
let's go back. How a smart meter is made. With a view in achieving goal decentralized global, do you think replacing power grids with smart grid candidate should know the edge of the smart grid? Okay, so this is like very broad thing, maybe even four. It's not specific question, but a very broad overview question. ESL established 30 lakh smart readers across India. Good answer would list multiple challenges, concise solutions. Enumerate all such factors you think might be potential hurdles. Okay, what are the hurdles for smart grid? Okay, so maybe you can have a look at that. Indian state of Gujarat has initiated smart grid project. The losses. Describe some of your ideas to overcome these losses. Okay, so four. I think five will give. So again, IIT
Energy.
Kanpur. So let's give four. Video talks about Dolera Smart City project. Learning critical thinking about India's first smart grid project. Detailed answer questions. Keep these factors in mind. Do you think project is worth the investment? Okay, I think good. So looks like you know some small specific project. People can learn about it. So one question for each above link is made. Okay, so Prana project, Toyota, Kirby, implementation of Swift better than other projects in Europe. Okay, so good. So there are a lot of questions, lot of things. So again, if you see the videos, you will come to know a lot of things. So Prana, that might Indian thing, right?
Second question.
Prana project 1 year ago.
मैं हाल ही में संदीप महेश्वरी के शो पे गया था और मैंने वहाँ ऑडियंस को
So
बताया कि हिंदुस्तान का ना सब
How does your favorite food stay fresh and broader adult most marginal and CSR that embraces efficient, self-sustainable energy systems powered
okay, so
optimize
looks
water
like
and
interesting video.
to
Have a look
pave
at
the
it.
way for over 60,000 replication opportunities across India.
Good animations. Concept of energy internet can be realized with help of blockchain technology. Again, this is a very in-depth subject. So if you are interested, you can have a look at this. New York Times analyzes emissions, keeping the facts. Okay, some New York Times emissions, energy. Good, we are making good progress. 108, more 155 are there total. So MDPI, China. The two listed research papers both provide analysis of development of smart grid in China. China is global superpower. Similarities with India in particular. List and lessons learned. Okay, so basically, what are the lessons learned from China? So okay, we can learn from our enemy. One of
Same
the
Prana project. Same
so
question.
same question. So
Sir, actually, what
hmm,
happened is uh, uh, when you gave the Google form,
yeah,
uh, after submitting the responses, they did not get their copy of the responses.
okay. So
So
then they have to submit
they
again.
they don't know that whether they have submitted or not. It just came like
Okay.
your response has been recorded.
Oh, okay.
So some people submitted multiple times.
Okay. But
One of my friend only that he called me and he was asking.
corrective send responses as a copy of their. Okay, this was in off. So always. So now if they respond, they will get a copy. Okay. Anyway, but now anyway the time is
That's why
done.
you are getting that
Okay.
multiple
People
things.
just to be sure they are.
Uh,
The article talks. Anyway, I will share this with everyone. Establishing a microgrid in a hospital with diesel backup. Okay. So I think it's a like a analysis
emergency
analysis
analysis.
kind of thing. Think about smart grid, life or death, eventual. Okay, whatever. Okay. ABB. Okay, so some project by ABB. So maybe I'll give this one four. So four questions are there. Read about smart grid interoperability framework. UK emitted so and so. UK. Then Japan. Then okay. So good.
Just
So there are a lot of. I mean, the resources are given. Question is asked, and the students' expectation also is there here. Anyway, so let's make it six again. So 113. Okay, so again, lot of three questions: hybrid renewable energy, big
big data.
data, producing. Okay, lot of things. Three YouTube videos. Okay. 116, 115. Florida Power was able to save 30 million. Renewables predict account for 62. Extreme weather worn out electricity cables. EV cars still uncommon. EV charging can take a this one supercharges. Equivalent of launching 70 air conditioning units at once. Such a rapid shift in major issue in the power system. I think good. So there are power lines working. Okay. So a lot of international things. Powergrid.com, EV. So a lot of different sources. Okay. So good collection of questions. Row number 116. How smart grids will help AI, IoT, cloud computing, blockchain. Okay. General research article. Okay, good. Building upon the ideas mentioned in the YouTube, describe a system design implementation. This one paper use already I only shared. What is this?
Udemy has helped me learn practical
Paper
skills
use. This
throughout my
one
career.
I
First, it
only
was
said
financial
anyway. So
analysis, then investment.
what? Just a minute.
First
So this is
question.
what I mentioned. The student is copying my own question to me. Say, okay, maybe the second part is changed. Concept for housing society. Where is it?
Or government, that's it.
Government is added, if available to them. Anyway, so since it's my question, I'll give five. But anyway, so let's go. Kanpur, IIT Kanpur. Next time I'll reduce for IIT Kanpur. Why we should depend on IIT Kanpur? Go through this article. Deloitte. Brief overview of peer-to-peer
Peer-to-peer
trading.
trading.
Okay. Students will get an idea of peer-to-peer. I think peer-to-peer you should learn. See, you can sell energy to your neighbor. World's appetite for electricity is growing. Residents in regular gains. Strategies to overcome frequent power cuts. What is the video about? Schneider Electric. Okay, it's like an advertisement. So for 121 are auto recloser. Okay, this is about auto reclosures. So maybe one particular technology in distribution. So let's make it. Energy industry is inevitable. 39%. Whatever the 5G architecture. Okay, it's about communications. So I'll just make it three here. There are other questions also, but it's okay. Okay, so this is about Narendra Modi
Target.
All India target. So again, you can think about it. Big data potential unlock. Big data again. Energy informatics. NIST presented conceptual model. How do you think their smart grid secured? Why is there need for cyber security? This is again too general, so I'll again make it three. Better estimation supply demand go towards full renewable energy, but some extreme scenarios can be two different hardware failure, software failure, natural calamity. I think for this we need to see the. Oh, this is just smart grid explained video. Okay, so just make it. How many of the above energy vault above the reverse? Okay, so I think it came up. This is one only, right? Yeah, so I'll make it five. 128.
Blockchain.
Decentralization potential blockchain. Okay. Again, I'll make it 4. I'll change the color to slightly this one. Farm fires in Punjab destroyed not only crops but also economy. Alert farmers and fire stations using smart grids if there is a fire. Okay, so let's go for 4. Singapore has implemented smart grid. Okay, so IEEE paper. Okay, so let's make it 4. What is the question here? How will you ensure that diesel consumption is minimized? IIT
Standardized
Kanpur, I'll give
implement.
3. Whoever referring to IIT Kanpur will get less.
But he has asked questions on IIT Hyderabad, sir.
Oh, is it? Suppose you have been given opportunity to develop such a smart city prototype in your IIT Hyderabad campus. Okay, irregular rooftop buildings, surrounding panels. Okay, so then I'll increase it to 4.
That is the reference and that we have to develop it.
18% CAGR. I think I saw this question somewhere before also. For smart utility management, yes. This question I saw before. PGCAL, billion smart meters, NBIoT
NBR.
preferable. Main reason is that it is not proved on a large scale. What is the way? So, okay, this is about 5G technology, NB-IoT.
NBRT.
So, those interested can read. Energy Information Administration predicts world electric. Propose a data analytic approach to make optimum utilization of solar energy generated. So, again, have a look at this, those interested. Residential energy efficiency improves. Gap. There's no question. Okay, so, since there is no question, I'll give 3. Building upon the dynamic power pricing, propose few methods to make system more transparent to the consumer. Proprietary software made by can be used to exploit the consumer. Also, these okay, so something related to exploitation of consumer. So 5 value, maybe people should go through it. Smart grid Denmark. Okay. Mm, indisenergy.org, lost in transmission. Okay, so something for Sweden production capacity 127 megawatt from
Blockchain.
solar cells. Okay, again about blockchain. Okay, so about 4. Norway achieved pinnacle of clean energy. 96% generate hydropower target. Okay, so this is an interesting case study. 96% from renewable energy, so people should go through it. But examine. Okay, so examine how. But if you ask to examine, the student will say yes, I examine. But this it asks something to write. What might the future issues be involving various situations, occupation, novel? This is again too generic, so I'll make it 3. So go for this. Okay, so 4 questions. If you were the head in the smart transit, how would you plan that? Time and money takes to implement Telangana. What is that? Okay, so let's make it 5. Let us see. We are almost coming to the end. Sorry.
Orbit
142.
auto.
Is it possible to integrate automated water sprinkler system and fire alarm system into single smart grid system? Okay. Hindustan Times. Extreme early
It
summer
means like
spots.
once the fire starts, that sprinkling has to
Yeah. So
run.
some integration of technologies. Okay. So let's make it 4. From YouTube videos, you can see that they have simulations and instances of kind of failures at hospital. All these things. Smart grids. How do you use So basically, it's an application oriented thing. So let's see the YouTube videos are there. So 20 people died. 20 people died. So definitely I will give 6 for this because I don't want to see the question also. What is that? Can you reduce hospital maintenance cost, medical equipment? Anyway, so people are dying means people should read about it. Cyber security, IED, EMC. So a little bit more in depth is there. So let's make it. Even even though introducing electric vehicles is fine, but about the charging station.
Safety
Uh,
aspect of the EV.
so for sorry, attacker applies persuasion and communication gain to legitimate even phishing attacks mechanism, various SG standards protocols. Okay, so all
Like
these are for everybody is talking blockchain, blockchain. Implement smart meters to reduce CO2 emissions. Again, for during the day, energy from windmill, solar panel, pump water. The profit. How could you increase the profit? Okay, so DR, DSM. Okay, it's a YouTube video. Pumped storage. I think this is interesting. Actually, I want to give. Okay, so anyway, 5 for this. Mm, we are recording, right? Okay. Next, continue. Well, almost done. 151. Go through the article, understand the scenario of smart grid in Europe. Hindrances adopted. Okay, so some kind of
hurdles.
McKinsey article, 6 pages. How Europe is approaching the smart grid. But when is this? There is no time in this.
2010.
2010. So in 2010, nothing was there. Now entire Europe is changed. Scenario in Europe is changed. So I'll still make it for the Europe of 2010 and the Europe of 2022 is different. Talk about two case studies. The advantage of two-way digital figures can be used further explain concept. Case study allows student to explore new horizon. Okay, so you situation given recently of Monday, electricity deficit in Jaipur due to at 9 o'clock in the morning. Transmission operator Tennet has almost available. How wind speeds, low irradiation can lead to electricity deficit. Okay, good. So this is practical problem and that too 30
Yes.
October. So let's see what is this one. We'll see a PDF report is there. I think. Oh, somebody has given an engineering college report. 162 pages report from which college? Pondicherry University, AICT, Puducherry. But how does this relate to? I don't know.
Sir, that is in previous also same thing is there. Whether the links are same.
The link might be same. Anyway, so let's see. Take into account two businesses, Tata Power, MVP, which are Tata Power has 30 megawatt imbalance, Tata Power and TSO ensuring. Okay, so something about Indian Tata Power and also let's make it this one. Good, we are almost to the end. What is the contribution of 5G? Okay, so this two generic. Elaborate the concept of smart grid. Discuss the detailed architecture, role of smart grid. EMC. These are all introductory questions. And what is this? Institute of Science and Technology. There's no
No link.
deep understanding. Okay, so this I will give 3. Okay, okay. So this is a smart building, key technologies, key research developments, how public policy. This is just a late submission, right?
Yes, sir.
Smart buildings, human in the loop. Anyway, so let's do this importance and all these things. So let's make it 4 here and make it this one. So that's it. We have evaluated all the this thing. Now I'll sort it as per like, and then I will. I think I'll go for Control A, then go for data sort range, header row. Go for
Like yes.
so high to low. Add another sort. This one timestamp start. So the better ones are at the top. Then I'll go for printing the current sheet.
Only
Um,
selected cells you will use.
huh. So I will just take so C, right. Insert one column left. I'll go with serial number equal to sequence 156. So the sequence numbers are added. I don't want the student name to appear here. So basically, we will select the column C, D, E, question and this thing. Oh, what is this last? Oh, these are not evaluated.
Mm.
Okay, understanding distribution. As a student of IT, increased possibility of implementing smart grid to the campus. Article talks about UC Berkeley. Okay, so AMI SCADA, load forecasting. Okay, I think I'll give 5 to these two, and in fact these two also I'll give green color, and again we will sort.
I think it will automatically get sorted.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry. Sir, did I get late?
No, no. Okay, so we have finally 43 pages document PDF file we have. All the questions are there in this. So I will share this with the students so you can go through this. And yeah, what is the next activity? I will inform via email. Thanks for submitting all these questions. I was not expecting I will receive so many questions. So it's good. A lot of resources, lot of links, lot of questions are there. Now I'll share the document with you so that you can go through it. Next steps I will inform you. Thank you.